All right, 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 all right. Here we are at TC Rockets and Games and Vintage Toys in San Diego. We're on the search for some Last 17. So let's go check it out. So I'm gonna go check out the vintage case in the front. There were some carded figures up there. It's interesting. Now these are $30, $20, $40. These droids pull some money in the comic book shops, but all these are pretty much modern. I've like looking at this case, not seeing much in vintage. I think that's might even be an IG-11. That's too dark for a vintage one. But I like that white droid, he's pretty cool. But yeah, there's no real major vintage in here. Let's check on to our next case. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this episode on the Dignitary and just get him out of the way. I have had the Dignitary before on card. Looks like this one is going for $400. Looks like it's not graded. That's cool. So yeah, $400 at this comic book shop in San Diego. And then we got EV99 pulling some serious weight at $1,250 on the card, and it's just in a jewel case. And then yeah, $750 for Luke, or $750 for Han. Wait, excuse me, Lando. Whoop. And then $800 for A-Wing, and $825 for a Gunner. I'll have to look at this condition later. The bubble might be a little problem there in the top, but it doesn't look too yellow. So I'm gonna go check out the graded ones here in a second. You don't see one of those every day. The Gaslight, I believe, Brazilian maybe? TIE Fighter, I'll have to see how much that one is. But some of your normal fare here, and then yeah, a bunch of graded figures here. There's a Ramba. We'll do an episode on him later. See if we can get a close-up of the A-Wing pilot. He's all the way down. I forget what, it's like a dash. I don't know. I had to look up that this was a cool ship, and it's only $40. I know it's from the newer Hasbro line, but I just like the ship because it's, to me, it's unique. I'm gonna have to check that one out later. So we got a CAS 85. $87.2. And obviously he's got his correct blaster. I'm gonna have to set this down. Close up of the blaster. There. Yep, we all know that blaster. Yeah, no nose rub. And looking good. Nice coin. He's going for graded $550. Right on. So the Ramba 90 grade. That's a 90.7 CAS. One line Lucasfilm. So who knows what pushed this guy over the edge. His hood is super clean. And spear super clean. He's got interesting seam on his leg. cares? Obviously 375, graded and 90. Cool. So there is Rumba. No coin, graded 90. So I'm gonna have to do some research and check this one out. I mean, 40 for this seems like a pretty good deal. Like, if I ever wanted to sell it, I could always sell it for that, but pretty cool. So I've got a bunch of parts for the Death Star, and I'm gonna have to try to come back and talk to the owner about seeing if any of this is complete, and Death Star right there, and just any of this stuff I can try to buy off him on a lot. We'll work it out. I'll have to try to talk to him later on that. And I'm gonna have to go. I saw him for sale today on Facebook. And it looks like this is pushing 1,200. And that R2 is pushing 2,300. And then the droids 3PO is pushing, God, I can barely see that, 2,000, also 300. And then Kemal, 1 second. Kemal, I think that's pushing, God, I'm gonna have to zoom in on it later. So I just found the basic loose right over here. Yep. Not much. Basics. What we have here is the Hasbro mid-90s EV99, not to be mistaken with the vintage one, so be careful out there. This is the $10, $15 one, Hasbro.
What up? It's EV99. Let's get it up. EV99, EV99, EV99. Yes, it's the EV99. This is the reproduction version right here at my table, at my bar. But look out, folks. There's the original. There's a couple of them that we've had. Yep. The regular, the real deal, vintage EV99. And then I have this awesome Return of the Jedi, like, comes in with those collector's editions. And there is, I'll try to do a close-up of it later. But yeah, the EV99, a 7-foot tall, thin, human-like robot who heads Jabba's cyborg operations. There he is. Okay, things to look out for on the vintage line. Apparently his arms fall off all the time, folks. I'd say it's more common than you could possibly imagine. So these arms, I'm not gonna even, who knows if they've improved this one. But yeah, they are not good. They pop off all the time. So yeah, be careful out there. I mean, I barely even move them when I get them. So that's it for right now. I'm gonna do some other stuff, and yeah, I'll be right back.
For those of you who stuck around to this end of the video, here's some highlights of just some stuff and some pictures. Wow, jump! And stuff that I had laying around. So yeah, Happy New Year. It's now 2025. I will see you on the flip side. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and being part of this channel. Please subscribe or leave a comment below. I'd really appreciate all the comments. Thank you.